Hey guys, Renegade Reviews. This is Renegade coming at you with another Marvel Universe figure review. Today we got Silver Surfer, number 3 in the series. I was going to try to do this in a video with Black Panther, but it was running long, so... Yep, this was number 3 in the series for the Fury Files. You know, get a look at the card. Nice box art on it. Looks good. Get right on to the figure. Best part about this guy is probably the paint on him. He's got this uniform silver paint, not much paint detailing or anything, but he looks really good. It's this metallic luster to it, you know, a chrome kind of, I mean, it just looks really good. Only different paint on it is right here. He's got white, and no chance you guys are going to see this probably once I get it. Well, not too bad. But he's got white eyes, which, I don't know, it just really brings out the face of this figure that he's got the different colored eyes, and he looks really good all around. I mean, he's got the 2 open hands for blasting, you know, cosmic rays, like down here, or up here on the example cover I've got. But, yeah, great figure all around. Free moving, you know, nothing really hindered for articulation. He's got a good torso that moves around pretty well. The main problem I have with this figure, though, and with this mold, with the Silver Surfer mold in general, because it was the first time we saw this mold, so it's the Silver Surfer mold. Look at that gaping hole. When you move him forward like that, you get the hole in the back. Move him back like that, you get this hole looking at you. And, you know, it just kind of makes posing him, you know, it's just inconvenient to have to worry about. You know, it's great that my figure can move back this far like this, but if from the front that's what he looks like, is it really worth it? I mean, no, not to me. So, you gotta be careful posing figures with this mold that you don't show that huge hole. And, I mean, a little bit's probably acceptable, but I really don't like seeing that every time I'm posing the guy. Free moving arms, really good. He's got a bicep swivel, and a single joint at the elbow. Then he's got this weird, he's got like a joint halfway up his forearm, which is strange, because usually you see the wrist joint instead, but this one has it halfway up, which makes it strange. It would make it like a hard figure to customize or anything, because you wouldn't be able to switch out the hands. You know, it's just, in general, it's a kind of strange feature. No waist articulation, that would have been nice to see. Good moving legs, you know, double jointed knees, really good as far as that. One thing about this figure, it just has a hinge at the ankle. I wish they would have given us ankle joints like, similar to, you know, I'll show you Black Panther here, where it can swivel around like that, you know, and go up and down. That would have been nice to see on this figure. That and no waist articulation and this giant hole are my main problems with this figure. Even having this strange joint doesn't bother me too much because it works with the figures they have used this guy with. You know, they've used blasting characters like Silver Surfer, Johnny Storm, who aren't going to really need, you know, aren't going to require any kind of hand swaps or anything for any reason. And that's considerate of Hasbro. I mean, like, they give us, like, Punisher or somebody, they give us the capability to switch out his hands if we need to. One of the coolest features of this guy is his one accessory, which is his surfboard. If I stand him up, it's about a good inch taller than him. This is a great feature. One thing about it is it's got this weird, or at least mine does, has this weird molding issue right here. It's like while it was still hot from being melted out of fresh plastic or whatever, it's like somebody took their fingers and just kind of pushed down on it a bit, and it just made this whole, you know, really nice, uniform, smooth thing. It doesn't even feel too, well, I guess it does if I really push down, but it just kind of has this, like, distorted part there, and that's, you know, it's not something I want. It's like it's a defect, to be honest, but it doesn't bother me too much. It's just kind of a little irritant thing. 2 pegs for him to stand on. He's got the peg holes for him and everything. So really, really neat all around. He poses well on it. The one thing about it though is this board has such a flat, you know, whereas he has the nice chrome paint detailing with the silver, this has such a flat detailing that it's just kind of tough to, you know, it's like they didn't use the same paint from here to here, and that really would have been nice to see. And I've considered, like, painting it or something, but I don't know if I'm going to do it. You know, I'd want the paint to look just like this, and I don't know if I can guarantee that, so. All around, great figure. Really good use of the mold. Would have liked to see this issue fixed right here. That's my main gripe, though. Everything else can be worked around pretty easily. Not a must-have figure, by any means, you know, but if you want a Silver Surfer, if you're a fan of the Fantastic Four, or Cosmic Beings, or anything like that, and you want a Silver Surfer, go get him. You know, he's worth it. But not a must-have, and, you know, this is Renegade Reviews. Hope you enjoyed the review. Comment, rate, subscribe, and this is Renegade Reviews, if I can find the button, signing off.